Vietnam, a land of mystery, a land brimming with vibrant culture. Come with me on a journey to a place where age-old traditions meet modern life in a beautiful mix of sights, sounds, and tastes. Vietnam is a country of contrasts. Giant skyscrapers tower over ancient temples. Busy cities lead to peaceful rice paddies, and hidden beneath the usual tourist spots are amazing secret treasures. From north to south, Vietnam offers a whole range of experiences. Trek through thick jungles, kayak in sparkling waters, and explore caves lost to time. Discover ancient cities full of history and get lost in the exciting energy of modern cities. Enjoy the taste of real Vietnamese food, a careful mix of fresh herbs, spices, and flavors that will tickle your taste buds. Lots of people visit Vietnam and only see a tiny bit of what it really is. They go to the famous places, taking pictures of landmarks and checking things off their lists. But to really experience Vietnam, you need to go off the beaten track. You need to find the hidden treasures, the places where the true heart and soul of the country live. This is where the real adventure starts. It's about exploring new things, trying something different, and being open to surprises. It's about meeting local people, hearing their stories, and seeing how they live. It's easy, isn't it, to stick to what we know, to follow the usual tourist route. After all, guidebooks wouldn't lead you astray, would they? Those shiny pages full of famous pictures and promises of amazing experiences. They tempt you to go to the must-see spots, the ones everyone talks about. But here's the thing. Those same guidebooks, those same online travel forums, millions of people read them. And so, those must-see spots, they get packed full of other tourists all trying to get the perfect photo. Imagine this. You're walking down a quiet alley, the smell of spices and unusual herbs filling the air. You hear the rhythmic clang of a blacksmith's hammer, the friendly chatter of locals going about their day. You find a hidden courtyard, bursting with color and life, where children chase chickens and old men sip tea, their faces telling stories. This, my friend, is the road less traveled. This is where the real Vietnam shows itself, in the everyday moments, the unplanned meetings, the places untouched by lots of tourists. It's about going beyond what's comfortable, enjoying the excitement of the unknown. It might mean choosing authenticity over luxury, staying with a local family instead of a fancy hotel. To really find Vietnam's secret treasures, you need to be open to the unknown. Let go of planning every little thing and welcome spontaneity and happy accidents. Talk to the locals. Ask them what they recommend, not the most popular spots, but their favorite hidden gems. Be open to trying new things, whether it's a dish you can't pronounce or a way of getting around you've never seen before. Wander off the main roads, explore the back streets, get wonderfully, gloriously lost. Because it's in those moments of uncertainty, of stepping outside your comfort zone, that the most magical experiences happen. Remember, this is your adventure. Make it your own. Vietnamese food is all about freshness, a beautiful mix of textures, aromas, and tastes that wake up your senses. It's food that reflects the country's varied landscape, from the mountains to the sea, with each region having its own special culinary traditions and dishes. Forget the boring, predictable food often found in tourist traps. To really enjoy Vietnam, you must go beyond the familiar and explore its culinary heart. Imagine a burst of flavors in your mouth. The sharp taste of lime, the spicy kick of chili, the warm fragrance of ginger, the savory taste of fish sauce, all working together perfectly. Fresh herbs like mint, coriander, and basil add a burst of freshness, while crunchy vegetables give a nice texture. The result is food that is not only delicious but also incredibly healthy and refreshing. Forget fancy restaurants with white tablecloths and high prices. The real heart of Vietnamese food is on the streets. From busy city corners to quiet village lanes, street food vendors serve up a mix of flavors that will make you want more. Don't be afraid of the unfamiliar sights and smells. Embrace the lively atmosphere and let your senses guide you. Picture yourself sitting on a small plastic stool, the smell of grilling meat and fragrant broth filling the air. You're given a steaming bowl of pho, Vietnam's national dish. Rice noodles float in a tasty broth, usually made with beef or chicken bones, ginger, onions, and a secret mix of spices. Tender slices of meat, fresh herbs, and a squeeze of lime complete this flavorful dish. But pho is just the beginning. While pho and banh mi might be the most famous Vietnamese dishes worldwide, there are many other culinary treasures waiting for those who want to try something new. Each region of Vietnam has its own special dishes, reflecting the local ingredients and cooking traditions passed down through generations. In the north around Hanoi, you'll find dishes with a subtle mix of flavors, often featuring freshwater fish and seafood. Try the delicate flavors of char ca la vong, turmeric marinated fish grilled at your table and served with rice noodles, herbs, and dipping sauces. Further south, in Hue, the old imperial capital, the food is more refined and elaborate. Enjoy the complex flavors of bun bo hue, a spicy beef noodle soup with a special blend of lemongrass, shrimp paste, and chili oil. Ha Long Bay, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is very famous. Its emerald waters, dotted with thousands of limestone islands, look like a beautiful painting. But Ha Long Bay is more than just a pretty sight. It's a living, breathing ecosystem, home to hidden caves, quiet beaches, and lots of different marine life. Cruise through the bay on a traditional junk boat, its sails catching the wind. Explore hidden grottos decorated with stalactites and stalagmites, their sparkling formations looking like mythical creatures frozen in time. Kayak through secluded lagoons, the gentle splash of your paddle the only sound breaking the peace. In southern Vietnam, the mighty Mekong River spreads out into a maze of waterways, creating a unique ecosystem called the Mekong Delta. Here, life revolves around the water. Villages built on stilts line the riverbanks, and people travel the canals in wooden boats. Bright green rice paddies stretch as far as you can see, showing how fertile the land is. Take a boat trip through the delta and see a way of life that hasn't changed for centuries. Explore busy floating markets where vendors in conical hats sell their goods from boats full of exotic fruits, fresh produce and handmade souvenirs. Visit traditional villages where you can see how rice paper is made, or learn how to weave water hyacinth into beautiful baskets. As you float along the waterways, watch life go by at its own pace. Off the beaten path, Untamed Beauty. While Ha Long Bay and the Mekong Delta are definitely amazing, Vietnam's natural beauty goes far beyond these famous places. For those looking for a more adventurous trip, a world of untamed beauty awaits. Go into the remote highlands of the north, where tall mountains reach the clouds and ethnic minority villages cling to the hillsides. Trek through lush jungles, the air thick with the smell of pine and damp earth. Find hidden waterfalls flowing down moss-covered cliffs, their cool waters perfect for a refreshing swim. And as you climb higher, enjoy panoramic views of stunning scenery where rolling hills lead to jagged peaks. For the truly adventurous, a visit to Phong Nha, Cây Bang National Park is a must. A rich mix of traditions. Vietnam's rich culture is part of everything, a vibrant mix of traditions passed down through generations. It's a place where ancient customs live alongside modern influences, creating a fascinating mix of old and new. From the busy streets of Hanoi to the peaceful villages of the Mekong Delta, you'll find traditions that give you a glimpse into the heart and soul of Vietnam. Take, for example, the common conical hat, or non-LA. More than just a useful hat to protect from the sun or rain, it's a symbol of Vietnamese resilience, ingenuity, and artistry. Each hat is a work of art, carefully made from palm leaves and bamboo, its delicate structure a testament to the skill passed down through generations of craftspeople. Visit a traditional Vietnamese home and you'll probably be greeted with a warm smile and a cup of fragrant green tea. The rhythm of festivals. Throughout the year, Vietnam comes alive with a vibrant calendar of festivals, each one a celebration of cultural heritage, religious beliefs, and the simple joys of life. From the colorful excitement of Tet, the Lunar New Year, to the beautiful lantern-lit Hoi An Lantern Festival, these celebrations offer a unique insight into the soul of Vietnam. Imagine the streets decorated with bright banners, the air filled with the smell of incense and traditional food. The rhythmic beat of drums echoes through the air, mixed with the clash of cymbals and the excited chatter of children. Dragon dances weave their way through the crowds, their colorful scales shining under the bright lights. One of the most enchanting festivals is the Hoi An Lantern Festival, held on the full moon of each lunar month. Beyond the big festivals and ancient traditions, it's the warmth and friendliness of the Vietnamese people that really makes you feel welcome. From the moment you arrive, you'll be met with genuine smiles, a willingness to help, and a generosity of spirit that goes beyond language barriers. Whether you're lost in the maze of alleyways in Hanoi's old quarter or looking for directions in a rural village, the locals are always happy to help. Don't be surprised if you're invited to share a meal with a local family, their table filled with lots of delicious dishes. This spirit of generosity is more than just kind gestures. For adventurous people, Vietnam offers a playground of exciting experiences. Beyond its cultural treasures and beautiful landscapes is a world of untamed beauty, ready to be explored. From the high peaks of the north to the fast-flowing rapids of the Central Highlands, Vietnam invites you to step outside your comfort zone and embrace the thrill of the unknown. Imagine yourself trekking through thick jungles, the air filled with the smell of damp earth and exotic flowers. Sunlight filters through the trees above, creating a magical glow on the forest floor. Your senses are heightened as you listen to the sounds of nature, the chirping of insects, the rustling of leaves, the distant call of a wild bird. Or maybe you want the adrenaline rush that comes with a physical challenge. If so, head to the Central Highlands, where you can test your limits with whitewater rafting or canyoning. Vietnam's adventurous side goes beyond its land-based landscapes. Under the surface of its emerald waters is a world of hidden depths waiting to be explored. From the sparkling turquoise waters of the East Sea to the dark depths of flooded caves, Vietnam offers a wide range of underwater adventures for divers and snorkelers. Put on your mask and fins and dive into a world of colorful coral reefs, teeming with marine life. Schools of bright fish swim in and out of the coral, while graceful rays glide through the water. Look out for sea turtles, their old eyes reflecting the wisdom of the ocean. For a truly unique experience, go into the flooded caves of Pho Nha, Ca Bang National Park. Here, you can swim through crystal-clear waters, your headlamp lighting up the amazing beauty of stalactites and stalagmites. It's an experience that feels like a dream, leaving you in awe. Vietnam's charm isn't just in its famous landmarks, but in the hidden treasures waiting for the curious traveler. From the amazing flavors of its street food to the stunning beauty of its natural wonders and the warmth of its people, Vietnam offers a mix of experiences that you'll remember long after you've left. Be brave enough to try new things, embrace the unknown, and discover the magic waiting in the heart of Southeast Asia. Your unforgettable Vietnamese adventure awaits.